You wouldn't call people dim-witted to their faces, would you? Ooh, excuse me. All right, so I guess, we are now, okay, we're live everywhere. We're live on the Facebooks, and we're live on the X's, and we're live. Where else are we? Let's see, live. Let's see. On the Only Believes and all the things. Right, so we've been live on Arena Social for an hour, and that was fun. Yeah, we've been dancing for an hour, B. Oh, that's sugar sad. I can't hit the hee. Oh, that's sugar hee. Oh, that's sugar sweet. So Dang. Oh well. Oh, the sugar sweet. Obviously, I'm a tenor, not a soprano. Oh, that sugar sweet. You got what I need. All that, what's that? I guess sipping on the potion, all that good emotion. It's a nice lyric, eh? All right. So, what are we doing? Okay, now. You know what? We had discussions with Mr. Gideon today about getting us organized so that we're sending out emails to everybody and messages and all that kind of thing whenever we live. So we got such bad communication. B, why we got such bad communication, man? We need like a Queen drone system, yeah. So people know when we live, they know what we're talking about. These guys were still arguing right on my right-hand side here on WhatsApp about what the subject is for tonight after we discussed it this afternoon. Leonard, defend yourself, sir.
And the innocence.
I mean, people changing things here. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Excuse me. I need some fart buttons here. No, we're live on Only Believe. I can't talk about farts. So, okay, I saw Kat and I saw Jack. Are you guys still around? Welcome to Arena Social, Jack. That's pretty cool. And then I assume we're going to see some people joining on the Only Believe side, and then obviously on the X and all those things. So, right, what do I need to do? Leonard, do you have, what must I fire up the game?
Yeah, I think fire up the game. And then we'll just, we'll go from there.
From there to here. Right, please hold. Firing up the game. Oh, it's going to go full screen. Yeah, we need to give some windowed mode, hey?
Indeed.
There's no option for that yet, or haven't we tried?
Should have windowed. Do you want me to stream?
That'll actually be helpful.
And then you guys can do whatever old ladies do.
I am feeling a bit like an old lady. My vibe was like straight, bro. I was like maintaining, just woke up until that chaos broke out on the right-hand side. I don't know if I need to like just deactivate WhatsApp while I'm live. So did you keep chatting to Gideon? Oh, mind you, we can't have normal conversations. We got to get straight to it because this is recorded. There's all sorts of things streaming everywhere. Only Believe thing has to be very professional. Okay. All that good, sipping on the potion, all that good emotion. All that good emotion. There's Cats. Yo, what up, Cat? Okay, so today we're going to be teaching folks how. Let me just. I've got to mute that. Boop. Okay, it's muted. There we go. So today we're going to teach folks how. Okay, sorry, Rob. If you. I'm just thinking. So what we have to get to is any part of the game where there's no running around and stuff. You're just showing NFT on top of turret.
Well, ideally want to start from Lucille Warp, just so we can showcase that as well. I'd really like
the hanger.
Yeah. Well, that, but specifically the inventory system.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so people can actually see, like, damn, man, I can see my NFT. Look at that.
Okay.
Look at
that. Okay. Fine.
I'm going to sound down.
No need for violence.
I will sound off.
I've already sound offed. Yeah, but I think it's probably a good. Yeah, I've sound offed. Yeah, for your thingy. So you can actually hear it without a blaring sound. Advanced asymmetrical multiplayer. What is that? That's a free template.
Where am I going, Leonard?
Go to the chair, man. The stool.
Okay, I'm by a chair.
Okay, no, not that one.
Boys,
the other one.
We need to be professional. We've got people watching us on Only thing. They're the most serious, angry people on earth. Maintain your focus. Okay, so what we are so used to goofing around that we can't even do like proper presentations with such goofballs. Okay. So what do we got here?
Go to challenge, I think. It's probably going to be the simplest.
Okay, so let's just give a... Okay, you're going to give a preface, like pretend that people have never seen this game before. So the reason we're streaming this on the Only Believe platform as well is that you can understand how these things are going to work in the game. And in games in general that are built on a digital asset ownership model. So Leonard is going to jump in and show you what that looks like in game. Go for it, sir.
Okay, so essentially what you guys are looking at here, so this is obviously our first iteration. It's our OSP game that we're doing, our Operation Safe Place Defense, Tower Defense TPP hybrid. TPP stands for third person perspective. So this is the current alpha we have out now on Epic Games at the moment. Go wishlist us. Thank you very much. But in any case, so this is currently how your loadout inventory system works. So any of our NFTs that we have in our ecosystem that are obviously listed there are now able to be shown in your inventory system in game. So that's going to look like your healer specifically at this point. Lucille's will be added in the future. Your Katsu also And then obviously when the damage dealers drop, they will also be added to this. Specifically now, it's just pulling through the healers. So that's all your different 7 ranks of healers that we have. So you're like your wardens, your knight paladins, acolytes, those sorts of things. And essentially what Rob is showing here is that loadout system. So when you guys do connect your wallet to, just maybe click on the little wallet tab there at the top, Rob. So essentially, you click on that, you fill in your details, so your email and your password. This is going to get pulled from, I believe it's our website, right, Rob?
ospgame.com.
Yeah, ospgame.com. And then that links to the wallet that you've linked to ospgame.com. And then that's where your NFTs get pulled from. So essentially, you just come in, you sit in the chair, you click on wallet, opens up the screen for you. You fill in your details from your ospgame.com website login. And then it will pull through all of the healer NFTs that you currently have in your wallet, be it from your rares, your commons, ultra exotics, whatever you have. Like you see here, Rob has some legendaries there. He has an ultra exotic, he has an exotic. All of these are acolytes you see there on the left-hand side of the screen, and they all get pulled from your wallet. These are the actual art images that gets pulled from your wallet. You can filter there top right to show which ones you want. Obviously, we have I think it's 10 turrets now in the game. It's been a while. And each one of those turrets represent there on a different type of NFT. So your sniper rifle, your sniper, your rocket launcher, healing tower, shielding, machine gunner, all those sorts of towers that we have in the game currently. Those NFTs, healer NFTs, are being pulled from your wallet into this, and you can select the different ones you want. And then each rarity from your NFT will also correspond to bonuses in the game. Currently, we have damage bonuses for each rarity in the game. So obviously, if you have a ultra exotic, that bonus you're going to get from your NFT is going to be a lot more than you'll get, say, from just a common NFT. But each NFT you see here has functionality, it has utility in the game. And once we get in now, once she launches, you're going to be actually able to see how cool it looks to be able to see your physical NFT, your art in the game itself. So yeah, we also have a system where you can create loadouts, save loadouts, edit loadouts. So you can go in with all machine gunners if you want, or rocket launchers if you want. A little bit of a hybrid if you'd like to do that. It's completely your choice what you want to do here. But yeah, I think take us in, Rob, so we can show them how their art is actually going to look on the turrets. And this is just our first iteration at the moment of the functionality of NFTs. Well, your NFTs in the ecosystem and what you're going to be able to use them for. There's a massive scope that we're working with. On what your NFTs are going to be able to do, what different types of NFTs you're going to be able to have, like functional ones like this, related to in-game, where obviously it like increases your damage, your healing, your range, that sort of thing. But then we'll also have other ones that are more so cosmetic. So you can customize how your character is going to look, how your gun's going to look, different colors, different looks, that sort of stuff. So just to focus on this for now. So this is a machine gunner that Rob put down now. And this is his actual NFT that is being displayed in-game. It's his ultra exotic that is being displayed right now. You can see it follows you nicely in-game. And yeah, like I mentioned, this is your precise NFT, your precise art that is getting pulled from your wallet into the game and being displayed for you while you play, while you use it. And that goes exactly the same for every other NFT that you have in your wallet that is being pulled at the moment. You're going to be able to see all of those in-game being utilized in this fashion. Like I said, things like Lucille and Katsu won't be pulled through at the moment, but that is going to be a utility that we're going to be adding as we obviously go on with development and go on with adding new things and new features into the different games that we're going to be dropping and launching. And as I mentioned here again, all of essentially everything you see on your character, your gun, your turret, all of that is going to be able to be customizable by the specific NFTs that you guys have, the specific art that you have. And whatever NFT you do hold in our ecosystem is going to be able to provide you a utility of some sort and function, and it's going to be functional. So there's never going to be a point where you, let's say, obviously everybody knows that an ultra exotic is going to be better than a common, but there's never going to be a point where, let's say you have 50 commons and one ultra exotic, that those 50 commons are not going to mean anything to you. They're always going to have a function. They're always going to have a utility in the game, being just to provide boosts to your other turrets that you don't have, or other like stronger cards for, stronger rarities for, or via our infusion system, where you can actually then slot those commons into, say, your ultra exotic, or slot those commons into another common just to boost it up a bit and make it a bit stronger. So every NFT that you have, it's going to be able to provide you full utility, full functionality for actually holding it. It's not going to feel like a dead asset in your wallet that you're not going to be able to do anything with. And that is something that we really, really wanted to focus on at OSP, at Citadel, at Only Believe also, obviously. Any game, anything in our ecosystem with regards to the NFTs, with regards to your assets, we want to provide you full functionality and utility on anything that you hold. Because myself, Andrew, and Rob, we've played some games in the past where it's not as cool as this, obviously, because I mean, it's just some, like, for example, you farm some armor pieces or some guns in a game, but then I don't know, you'll get like 10 versions of that gun. 9.5 of them are useless, and you don't really care about the other 9 except this one that you've got and that actually matters. So that is something that we really wanted to do away with and have a look at, because it feels really bad when you are grinding for something and you get rewards, you get your items in the game that you've been working so hard for, and then they feel dead in your inventory. They feel dead in like your in your loadout. There's nothing much you can do with them. So that is something we really, really wanted to not have happen with us. And that is why we are specifically working so hard on the infusion system and that functionality of it, so that every single NFT you hold is entirely still relevant, and it will always be relevant. And it will always give you some sort of utility or functionality in any title that we release. So like OSP, like Operation Safe Place, this demo, or our mobile game that we're going to be dropping, or even Only Believe, and any NFTs that we're going to be releasing for that as well. There's always going to be functionality and always going to be utility for every single thing that you do earn, that you do buy, that you do own, across the entire ecosystem as a whole. And let me just minimize here. I'm just lagging a bit. Yeah, so just to further then explain maybe the infusion system to you guys, because that is where the greatest importance of these NFTs lie, and the greatest importance of collecting them, holding them, because the more NFTs you have, the stronger you're going to be able to make your infusions, because each infusion has, each card, each NFT has 25 slots, and each of those slots will correspond to different card rarities. And the more obviously slots you put into that one, the more of the slots you fill out, the stronger your NFT becomes, the more important it becomes, because obviously you're going to get boosts and bonuses and buffs to different stats on it, different attributes on it. It's going to make it stronger. It's going to make it more useful. You can tailor make specific NFTs, obviously, well, specific cards in different loadouts that you can use for different scenarios in the different games. So let's say something requires a bit more damage, you're going to obviously then maybe use your damage NFTs, or spec out a card, infuse a card to do more damage, or maybe something needs a bit more healing. So then obviously, again, you're going to infuse a an NFT to do more healing, you're going to spec it out to do more healing. So you can obviously take on these different encounters that we're going to be bringing out and be able to utilize, like I mentioned, every single NFT that you have. And this is literally only the beginning. This is our very first collection that we've dropped. These are the Children of the Light, the healers. There's 7 ranks, like you can see on Rob here. He didn't choose more different variations. But as you guys can see, there's 2 different ones here. All the white ones are the acolytes, like the white suit ones are the acolytes. And then the one little green one there in the middle right, is, what is that? I think that's a paladin. Am I right, Rob? What is that?
Yeah, paladin.
Yeah, it's a paladin. So as you can see, each different rank in each one of the, well, in the healer Children of the Lights, they look different, they look unique, they look beautiful. And we're going to be doing the same with the damage dealers. It's going to drop now after the Katsu mint that we're going to be doing, and it's going to work the same way. There's also some ranks in there. I believe it's 7 also, and each one's going to look different. Each line of them are going to look different. So your rank 1 is going to look much different to your rank 7. And that is something that we really also did want to focus on, to obviously give you guys that beautiful, beautiful art that you can see in game, that you can see in your loadout, see in your inventories. And yeah, just literally be able to utilize the art that you have and see it across multiple different platforms. You'll see it in the mobile game as well when we do release that, how you're going to be actually able to see your art and use these exact same NFTs that Rob has here on these turrets. You're going to be able to use those exact same ones in the mobile game that we're going to be releasing. And it's not necessary to say that they'll all have the same functionality across the all titles, but they will all be they will all have a utility aspect in each title. So these NFTs, let's say they might not be used for towers in the mobile game, they might be used for something else. But the main takeaway point that I want you guys to have from this is that literally any NFT that you hold is going to be able to be utilized across any title that we do bring out in the ecosystem: mobile, PC, web, Razer gaming toaster, whatever it's going to be that we're going to bring out, wherever it's going to be. Same functionality, same utility across all the titles, of being able to actually use your NFTs in game, having them mean something to you across all titles. And then just a little bit back to what I was mentioning about the damage dealers. It's like I said, same thing that we did with the healers. There's different ranks, different arts for each rank, and they're progressively going to get more impressive. But I mean, if you like the base version, like the rank 1 over the rank 7, that's entirely awesome. You are free to upgrade that rank 1 base damage dealer card as much as you want. And you can actually upgrade that into a version that will be just as strong as, say, a rank 7 card. Obviously, just given the time and investment you put into that. And you can upgrade a common card. That is still a system that we're working on and fleshing out a bit more, but we're looking at giving options for you to potentially upgrade like your common into a rare, that sort of thing. But that's a bit in the future. It's a bit of very saucy alpha I just dropped for you guys. But yeah, so the main takeaway point that I want everybody just to have here again is just the look at the turrets you're able to place at the moment in our alpha. Look at your art being displayed above that. It's literally your precise NFT being pulled from the wallet. And being displayed for you, and that's going to give you functionality on that turret, be it more damage, more range, more healing, more whatever it's going to be, and that's going to give you the utility to be able to make sure that whatever card you collect, you're going to be able to use. Okay, sorry, that just cut out a bit for me. Great. And then, yeah, so I'd say It'd be great if you guys can post questions as I go along, because I know I usually dump quite a lot of information. So whatever questions you guys have, you can post them as we go along, and then I also have some of the chats open here, so I will answer them as I go on. Yeah, because like I said, I know I do dump usually quite a lot of information as I go through these presentations. But then, just specifically for anybody from Only Believe that is tuning in as well, the same functionality that I've described here for the mobile game for OSP and Citadel, and this alpha that we have on Epic Games at the moment now, is essentially it'll be the same type of functionality that we use in Silent Bob. I'll have a look just now and then I'll send that through to you. Thank you. The same functionality that I mentioned with regards to the NFTs and the cards being able to be utilized across all different platforms or all different titles, it's going to be precisely the same for Only Believe. So whatever form your NFTs are going to be taking, okay, Gideon, awesome, thank you. I'll just have a check now through the emails and then I'll just pop that through to you just now. And yeah, like I mentioned, so for you Only Believe guys that are tuning in, the same functionality for these NFTs are going to be precisely the same one for you guys. Going to be able to be able to be utilized across all platforms, be able to utilize across all titles, and whichever collection you do collect, whichever cards you guys do get, it's going to be able to be used everywhere. And like I mentioned, that is a very, very important thing that we wanted to focus on, is giving that utility and giving that just the ability for you guys to be able to collect as much as humanly possible and not feel like, okay, I'm kind of wasting my time, or this stuff is taking up so much space and it's not really being used for literally everything is going to be usable. It's going to be important. It's going to be relevant. And again, like on these characters, the guns, we're going to be bringing out quite a lot of different customization options. That's still in alpha at the moment also, but we also have the plan of bringing out quite a lot of customization options for your player character, for the Ecovant, which Rob is running around in now, your guns, your turrets themselves, your ships, whatever, your rooms, whatever it's going to be. We're going to also be bringing out those customization options for you guys to be able to truly make it your own, in every sense of the word, so that you can feel that, okay, when you do log into this game, when you do log into any title, when you do participate in any title, it's really your own across the board, from your turrets, the different NFTs you've decided to add, your character, your Ecovant, your guns, whatever it's going to be. We did want to give you guys that functionality and that creativity aspect to be able to do that as well. Actually, let's do that quite quickly for a change.
You want to share some Magic Eden Unk, or
yeah, I think if
start
you
collections
can
and
maybe
stuff,
show
or
us
you want me to do it?
I found it on the Citadel. Let me see it. Oh my word, there's only like 2 things for sale on the Citadel. We've got listed only. So stand by, let me share that. You got what I need. Banana.
I'm not sure if everything is showing on Citadel, but there should be some things showing on Citadel.
Yeah, I've got like, I'll go there now. Share. Share screen. Yeah, I'm going to share the screen.
While you do that, let me send Mr. Gideon his invite so he stops shouting at me.
There was one or
So
two
mean,
after,
Gideon.
there was 1 or 2 after Silent Bobs as well, huh?
That's very funny. All right, over here. So it
you
says
change it,
listed only. So all NFTs,
Let's have a look.
all collections.
I'll
Let's
leave it on
go.
all collections.
There's just going to be 1 million Lucille packs. See?
I think it's only showing like the top at the moment. I think 25 or 27 of each. So if you go to the drop down on
Yeah.
collection,
So we go for knights or something. Boop.
Knights.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. See, ooh, look at that. Ultra exotics. Woo! But they're not
Ooh,
currently
fun.
listed.
No, that'll show everyone's
Mm.
everyone's things.
Yeah, so basically what you guys are seeing here is just one of the different ranks that are currently part of the Healer collection, the Children of the Light Healer collection. These are the Knight Paladins. Ultra Exotics, which, I'm sure Twisted Tinker is watching. Twisted Tinker is one of our
Probably owns all of
awesome,
these.
Those are all
awesome
his, yeah.
community members. And you say these are some ones, these are all Twisted Tinkers, 100%. Every single one of these.
Commander, there's a dragon.
Commander, there's a dragon.
There's a dragon there. Come on, he's dragging his feet.
Yeah, so
Oh.
any one of these NFTs that you guys obviously have to list it, but yeah, any NFT like this that you guys do see on your pickup, it's going to be able to be used in some form or fashion in the game. At this point, these specific ones are going to be giving you some extra damage and healing once we do just include the healing thingy. But for now, it's just some extra, it's like a damage boost that it gives your turrets based on the rarity. So obviously these are ultra exotics. So you're going to get a much bigger damage boost than you would if you you apply a common card to one of your towers. And yeah, like I said, this goes for literally any other card. You'll see now he's going to pull up some Angelic Guardians. These are pretty. I like these a lot. All of these ultra exotics are also Twisteds, by the way. They're also Twisteds. I don't know if he's too happy.
Welcome to the Funk Show.
Hey, this Shika's watching. Hey, Shika.
Yo, what up, Mr. Tinker? Welcome to the Funk Show.
Yes, I don't know if Twisted's too happy about us showing off his goods here. All these ultra exotics he's collected. But yeah, so once
look at these
they're
things.
so pretty, yeah, they're so cool.
Very pretty.
So
Pretty fly for an angelic guy.
that's more angelic, ma'am.
There's some guys in there, okay? I'm sure.
There are some guys, yeah. Bro dude bros.
Yeah. Oh, that one's cool. Actually, look at that. Damn. So yeah. So the next collection, like I mentioned, that we're going to be dropping is the damage dealers. It's the Wrathborns. That's going to be after the Katsu mint. We're going to be dropping those, and it's going to be, like I said, similar fashion to this, where there'll be, I think it's 7 ranks, if I remember correctly. It's 7 ranks, same 5 rarities, your common, rare, legendary, exotic, ultra exotic, same 5 rarities, and the same awesome quality of art that you guys have seen here and expect from us at this point. Same type of thing. Those cards are looking absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, look at that. So they're going to be the same quality, same type of thing. And I think a lot of people are really going to enjoy those because they're looking very cool at the moment. Yeah, this is an exotic, probably Twisted as well. Yeah.
Yes.
I blanked there. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say there. Sorry.
Yeah, there's
And
a lot
then,
of
yeah.
yeah, go for it. So the topic being how digital assets in games can change lives. You own this, and someone else might want it. So you might have done some cool things, gone on adventures, and ended up, with an ultra exotic angelic guardian. And there's someone out there who really, really, really wants it, or they want one of these cool crusaders or whatever. And because it's a digital asset, you own it. It's not just in game and belongs to. I love this one. It belongs to the game itself, where you've just got this thing in your inventory and you can do nothing with it. This is literally yours. You're playing with these digital assets, these NFTs, and you're able to then just put them on the marketplace as a player. Because remember, our goal is to change lives. Our goal is to create things that people can sell to each other. And even if they're not playing the game, or they're playing like the mobile version of the game, we can't wait to show you the mobile version
It's gonna
of
be
the
really
game.
awesome.
Oh, that's going to be amazing.
Yeah, and this type of topic on how digital assets can change your life goes back to, or plays a lot into the topics that I usually talk about, is essentially the way you're going to be able to earn, or play and earn in the OSP, in the current Citadel ecosystem. So you can earn NFTs like this essentially from just participating and taking part in the ecosystem. And again, just to bring it up, that's essentially where that no barrier to entry comes in with regards to courage. So you guys play that game, you get involved in the ecosystem, you participate, you earn some courage, you get enough courage to open a pack. You open a pack and you get the chance to drop one of these cards. And I mean, it can genuinely, like Uncle mentioned, change your life, because someone might love the art on your card, and they'd be willing to give you a lot for that. They'd be willing to pay you a lot for that card, and then obviously you can sell them that card, and then you can use that money to change your life. You can use it to better your circumstances. You can use it to take care of your family, and that's the type of system that we're trying to build here. The opportunity that we're trying to provide is that no barrier to entry, play and earn model, where anybody can get involved. And
so there's someone called Artwork Legacy watching on Arena, and Artwork Legacy is an artist.
Oh, awesome.
You see, so just an example there. So before we go back to Artwork Legacy, so B says, if anyone has one that looks like B wings, I want it. Now, that's exactly it. People are going to want a particular range, a particular vibe. They're going to want something, and you might have that thing, and someone might be willing to pay, $10, $20. An ultra exotic will go for a heck of a lot of money, because it's already a very powerful card with lots of infusions. And so B would probably eyeball this ultra exotic thing that costs like $500 and just work towards it, because she identifies with it. Art is emotion. It's a physical manifestation of emotion, and you connect to emotion. We're emotional beings. It's like, I want things that look like funky, So, your Midnight Cats lady, you can only guess which one she's going to be after. It's like, yeah, kitty. So you got someone like Artwork Legacy, who's an artist. So we will also allow artists to be able to create entire collections that are playable in the game. And look at that comment. Midnight says, well, if they didn't have one before, they might be making one now. Well, we actually will do an entire collection with B, because she is a community leader, and so she will have a like a B collection, and because Midnight Cats lady is part of the community, it'll probably be like an entire, I'm sure there'll be a lot of cat collections, but there will be one that is specific to what she loves. So I like to encourage people to come into our ecosystem with the knowledge that your ideas are important to us. Your ability to have your imagination and your faith become real, manifest in reality. For example, I've been, the three of us here have been looking to see how we can bring a basketball into the game, because we met somebody who he's got this incredible heart. He loves his family, and he's got an inner city, like kind of an NGO activity where he works with young people with basketball. That's how he changes lives. And so plus, and Rob, I've been having this conversation with Chapiti where I'm saying, okay, imagine if the hoop is attached to this massive evil mech, and that thing is it's got a bullet hell dynamic where bullets are flying at you. You got to dodge them, and the only way you can damage it is by getting these glowing orbs through the hoop.
That's cool, actually. Yeah.
So if you play multiplayer, 1-on-1 or 2-on-2 or whatever,
I'll stick a hoop to your head. You got to hit the hoop.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're just trying to. So you can maybe intercept if someone throws one of those orbs. Then you could potentially, slap it out of the air, jump in the air and slap it, or whatever. We can work on those dynamics. But the point being, it excites us to figure out how to help other people's dreams come true within our ecosystem. And that's made possible by the fact that whatever we're creating, it's a product. It's your product. It's your digital asset, like churches, youth groups, NGOs, whatever it is. You come up with cool ideas. You can sit there and get creative instead of, you sit there and you got nothing. You got no money. You got no resources, nothing. And you're like, how are we going to make money? Well, let's go and bake some cakes and go and run at a loss, because if you pay for the cakes and sell them to try and do a fundraising activity for your NGO, your church, or whatever, everyone still has to donate. You might as well just have donated that money for the cakes directly to the church. Oh, look at that. Midnight says, add a hoop to the side jumps, go from the farty jump and try to go through the basket to earn bonus valor. That's a cool idea. Yeah, exactly. So that brings a whole new community into the ecosystem, because these are digital assets, they and it's not difficult to make these things, Check, this dude's been through the wars. The Crusaders are frontline guys. They're the special forces. Before you can become a knight, you must first survive the front line.
I mean, we want people to come into the Citadel and create the communities. We want you guys to build and create your communities here with us.
Absolutely. Go for it.
I was just saying, you want to take. Can you see the keys in the packs, or the Lucille keys in the packs?
Yes. Here's some keys.
Yeah, so we just did the airdrop for the Katsu keys. So what these keys do is the Lucille keys from, I think it's next week. When you consume a key, you get 3 random Lucille NFTs, and then the Katsu keys will work the same. Sorry, that's the packs. I'm talking backwards here. So the keys give you, these keys will give you 3 random healer NFTs, and then the Katsu key will give you 3 random DPS NFTs, and then you also get have you got the packs here, Unc? Is there a Lucille pack in the list?
Pack, there we go.
And then with these packs, when you consume a Lucille pack, you'll get 3 random Lucille NFTs. And then when we launch the Katsu packs, that'll work in the same manner. Consume the Katsu pack, and then you will get 3 random Katsu NFTs.
Yeah, so holding all of these things it's like so important because also besides holding them, because you can get the playable things that might be important to someone else, but all of these are NFTs. If we give you anything, it's yours. You can hold it, sell it, open it, whatever, use it. It's yours. That's what's important to us. Is digital assets change lives because they are true ownership. You own that thing. It is yours. And nobody can tell you can't sell it, other than terrible third-party service providers who are just incompetent and and the tech is not working. But other than that, these are like they're yours. You can use these things. I also enjoy the acolytes. Check that one is on a lunch break.
I mean, you can use you use them, you apply them, you upgrade them, you infuse them, you can sell them, you can trade them. It's literally you do whatever you want with them.
Yeah, it's yours.
And like I said, the awesome thing about that entire situation or that entire feature is that it's used across our entire ecosystem. Any new title we bring out, any game we bring out, same functionality, same utilities. It still stays yours, and you're going to be able to use it across everything.
Paladins are beefier. Shooting at that thing, pink, 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 little pink, pink noises. Yeah. Well, I think don't know, Rob, you got any other or Blush, anything else on your list of things to discuss?
I'd say from my side, just to, I'd say, focus a bit more on the changing life aspect. I'm sure a lot of people here watching has already heard me speak about our economy and the courage system and where that was built from. Well, the whole economy in general, where it was built from, why it was built, essentially to provide. We're providing an opportunity for people to potentially change their lives through commitment, through diligence, and like I said, that takes form in owning your NFTs, in earning them, and that just participate in the ecosystem. Participate in whatever form or fashion you can. Play the game, social activities, quests, all of that. As much as you possibly can, partake in the ecosystem, get your courage, and then open your packs, get these NFTs, and then once you get those NFTs, they're yours. I mean, it's already yours once you get the pack, but I mean, once these NFTs hit your wallet, they're yours entirely, and you can upgrade those NFTs. You can infuse them. You can. There's some more extra features that we're going to be bringing out, more systems we're going to be bringing out for you to be able to increase the value and increase the need for different types of NFTs in the ecosystem. So all game, well, myself, Rob, and Andrew here, we're gamers to the core. So that is what we did want to focus on with regards to the NFTs, and the utility of them is being able to, take that NFT and buff it up to the point where you're going to be able to use it in a lot of different circumstances, or tailor make different types of loadouts with different NFTs for different types of situations. Or I mean, if you just want to have, I mentioned, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I mentioned I used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and there were specific ranges I used to collect, and I liked specific collections, so like the Dragon collections, and we're going to have the same type of thing here. So if you really love the Healer collection and you love how the Angelic Guardians look, collect them all. Gotta catch them all, gotta collect them all. And then you can upgrade those NFTs, you can make them more valuable, you can make them more useful, and just that all goes back to participating in the ecosystem getting those NFTs, getting your courage, and spending that courage to get these NFTs, then to obviously be able to change your life and change your circumstances, take care of your family through participating.
Wonderful. And just to celebrate, Blush, what I just did, I'm going to play a song.
His name is Funk. Fingers made of thumbs. Opens 12 tabs. Closes all the ones he needs at once. Alter for confetti. Stream goes night night. He hits go live. Somehow launches Fortnite. Mic check, no. Muted since noon. We watched his mouth move like a silent cartoon. What does this button do? Tap, woohoo, confetti in the show for you.
Sorry. I wanted to stop sharing
Very good and very nice.
the OSP marketplace, and then I stopped sharing StreamYard by mistake. I think they could still hear you. Okay, well, so for the Only Believe viewers, people on all the other platforms and stuff, it just gives you an idea of what we're building out. Soon you'll see it in Only Believe itself. We're just showing you bits and bobs every single day, and just a snippet and a taste of where we're going, what we're doing. So it's been very, very complex to create that digital asset financial, that economy, that ecosystem. Very, very complex because it's a technology that is brand new. You would think that the ability for players to buy and sell to each other would be an old technology by now, but most technology is so formed around extractive business models that the player, the community, the individual is a very, very distant second to the companies making money themselves. So this tech is incredibly new. It's decentralized, which means that we can't like fudge books and shape what our net profit looks like and stuff like that. Everybody can see what it all looks like. You genuinely own something. You genuinely earn from the things that you learn about staking and about land ownership, metaverse land ownership in the weeks to come. But it is complex to build these things out. And so without further ado, we're going to say goodbye to, well, specifically to the Only Believe crowd. We'll keep streaming on all the other Facebooks and whatevers. And then we're going to just have some more fun here on Arena Social. Happy Sunday, everybody. View on Facebook. I can only end all of the other places. What does this button do?